Hey guys, how you doing today? Thought I would tell you finally, I've had a lot of requests talking about either the difference between day and night or my skincare routine, that sort of thing. So I thought I'd go into a little of that today, what I personally do, and that's for right now, for summer 2013, because anyone who's here in Ontario is knowing we're having a pretty stifling, very hot, humid, a lot of rain during the day, a lot of sticky humidity during the night, kind of a hot, sticky summer. So it's definitely not like the last few years that were kind of dry and arid. This is definitely a really moist one. It's really like, you can just feel it like sitting on you. So today I'm not doing very much because it's hot outside and you can definitely see it's playing havoc and really making me more oily instead of being just combination. And also I'm just playing around with some of my clip-ins, some of my hair extensions. I've got enough now that I think I could almost do like a whole head of hair. So I thought I'd play around with that a little today, just to remember what it was like to have long hair. I'm getting a very distinct feeling that it sits on the back of your neck and makes you feel kind of hot and a little claustrophobic as well. This hair is pretty much as fine as my real hair was, so the tangling and the amount of brushing out that I had to do with my hair, it's all coming back to me. I don't know if you could ever sell me on growing my hair fully out again, though I'm enjoying a little of a change of pace, so I thought that I would show you guys this stuff while I'm talking. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my skin routine from daytime and nighttime because it looks fairly different. There's only 3 products that stay the same for my day and the night routine. And usually there's only 2 products. So at nighttime, first thing I'm going to do is wash my face with something to remove my makeup, to dissolve my facial oil, and to unclog my pores. So I'm going to do cleansing oils or cleansing balms, or in the past I've done cleansing waters, or like even a lotion, but something that's made specifically to take off makeup and deep clean the skin, not specifically just to remove, like do a little surface cleanse, because like I said, I wear a lot of makeup usually. I'm pretty oily usually, and I'm very acneic always. So a cleansing product first will really take off that first layer so that your cleanser will function better. Kind of like when you shampoo twice. Like you shampoo once, it doesn't lather so much, but the second time it really works because you're removing some debris, and then the second one really is doing a more thorough job. So this is the removing debris stage. More Pacific, got a few things from here right now. I'm trying to use it all together because some lines work best together. That one is just gentle enough and it's phenomenal. So that's my treatment cleansing oil. I do that in the night, and then I'll wash my face. I'm really surprised that I'm liking this. This is Biotherm. Typically they do a lot of fragrance that irritates my skin. They have a lot of harsh sulfates and a lot of other stuff that I break out with Biotherm. It's a shame because it's a nice French line, apparently made for sensitive skin because they're using thermoplankton and bioavailable waters from thermal springs in a beautiful, pristine place in France. But the Purefect skin line, not only is it their more natural alternative, also sodium lauryl sulfate free and free of any parabens, which is nice for them. It's also made for combination to oily skin. So it's perfect for me right now because I'm combination and I'm getting to oily. My cheeks are oily, my forehead and my T-zone definitely have a lot of shine too. And it's nice antibacterial action. So even though there isn't any salicylic or anything in there, it's going to be killing the bacteria at the surface of the skin, which is great because that'll diminish my chance for acne. After that, assuming I haven't done a mask, which I always do, I'll be honest, there's a mask for every day of the week. I'm going to do another video on that very soon because I have, whether it's Monday all the way to Sunday, either exfoliating, hydrating, purifying, or just doing a fun mask. So 7 days of the week, 5 masks, don't worry, some of them show up twice. So yeah, so I'll talk about that on another video, and literally by the day of the week you know what mask I'm going to do next. So I'll tell you what my protocol is, and I actually have a little spreadsheet worked out for it. I stick it into my bathroom for not only what my day and night routine is, but what mask I can look forward to doing that evening, just to take the guesswork out of it. It makes it my life a little easier. You'll see what I mean because I'm already on product number 3. Product number 3 is the Biotherm, again, Purefect Skin line for combination oily skin. And this is their Micro-Exfoliating Purifying Toner for combination to oily skin. So we can talk about toner, yay, nay, pluses, benefits, that sort of thing at a later date. For me, it's going to be, yes, I need a toner. It has a very nice pH balancing step after cleansing with water. It's going to correct that because water is a neutral pH. Oh my gosh, I'm getting into it. Anyway, okay, so toner. It has a touch of glycolic, a touch of salicylic, so it's good for unplugging my pores, for killing bacteria. So I follow my cleansing with my toner. You almost made me start. I saw how you did that. It was really clever. Okay, next step for nighttime is my hydrating serum. So again, I'm using a Amore Pacific here, and this is their Moisture Bound line in their Rejuvenating serum. Rejuvenating in their collection is more anti-aging, more specific to building hyaluronic acid and diminishing fine lines and wrinkles, promoting collagen regrowth through using their bamboo water base. So they don't use any regular water, it's a bamboo water base, which is fantastic because bamboo grows like an inch an hour or something like that. So not only does it replenish itself, so why not utilize it, but they found a way to help it to replenish the skin. I only use it once a day because Amore tells me that this 24-hour time release effectiveness in their products. So just using it at nighttime is enough for my skin to really help it rehydrate. That excites me because even though this is a tremendously large size serum and it will last me probably into the fall and maybe into the winter, it is fairly expensive. Okay, so that's my serum for nighttime. Then I'll go into my face cream. For my face cream, I'm using Algenist, and I don't know if I've talked about Algenist before. It's a line I love. This is their multi-perfecting Pore Corrector Gel Moisturizer. They really do a heck of a job with naming, but that really describes everything about it. So not only is it addressing pores and oiliness, it's actually going to help to smooth my skin's texture and color tone out, which is nice because I've got acne scarring. Some sun damage is beginning to show itself, mostly on the tops of my cheeks and along my temples, but I'm also seeing some here and here. Mostly more here. I think as a child, I was more of like sitting on one side of the car as opposed to the other. And by the time I started driving, I started slathering on sunscreen. So I don't think I'm going to have the driver sun damage so much as the passenger sun damage, which is interesting. Anyway, that's correcting a little of that. It's a gorgeous gel texture. Though it looks like a cream, it's definitely more gel-like. It's really hydrating, very quenching and refreshing, but very much non-sticky, non-tacky. So that's really beautiful. And I can go on and on talking about that. Going on to my night cream for eyes, I'm using Glow by Dr. Brandt, and this is their Revitalizing Retinol Eye Cream. So it does have a dose of retinol, though it's meant for morning and night use. I prefer that at nighttime. Retinol I use with caution. Because I'm only in my mid-30s, I don't really need to use a strong retinol or anything like that. And my skin responds well to it, but it responds just as well to glycolic, which I do regularly. And you never want to mix your glycolics and your retinols. And because this is strictly for my eye area, I'm not mixing it because I don't put glycolic around my eyes, so I can do the retinol. I only use it at nighttime. So there you go. There's my anti-wrinkle, plumping, hydrating cream for night. And then just to make things interesting, I'm now doing something for my neck. Korres, one of the natural lines from Greece, they have their Advanced Nourishing Sleeping Facial. Though it's meant, as the name implies, for the face, I have other sleeping facial products and plenty of masks. Don't worry about me, I'm okay. The moisture is nice, so I use that for my neck because really in around my 20s I should have started, but definitely into my 30s I realized I better do something for my neck care just because I'm noticing just the beginning of creping or something like that there, and I definitely want to keep the skin nice and elastic and firm. And there aren't many things I can use around my neck that don't break me out. My chest and my neck will break out from the wrong type of perfume. Sunscreen too often, which I gotta do in the summer, so I do break out a little more in the summer because I'm putting on sunscreen. There's no way around it. I'd rather do that, right? And look, I'm already playing with my hair. See, this is what I would do. If I had long hair, I would just twirl it around while I was talking with you. So I'm doing that at nighttime mainly because I do a sunscreen during the day. So there you go. And that's me finally leaving the bathroom. Maybe a half hour later, Daniel says he loses me for an inordinate period of time in there. And I can't say that it's not true because that was what, like 10 steps. that I just completed, so it does take some time to go through my routine. When I get out of the bathroom and I'm finally going to bed, what I'll do first is, yeah, there's more. I spray myself with some water, and that kind of just like, that's cooling, refreshing, it's very calming. Sometimes I take that with me, but mostly I just leave the spray at home. And it's sometimes I've used Evian, Caudalie, Avin. There's tons of them I have, but right now it's the Amore Pacific because, you know, using them all together. And I can't talk enough about this. You guys already know what I'm going to say about this. So I use that at nighttime. After I've kissed Daniel goodnight, I'll put this on. It's really spearminty and he doesn't like that. So I do that and go to sleep, and then my lips plump up as I sleep and then feel nice and moist and soft in the morning. So that's the nighttime. Whew. Are you ready for daytime? I know you would be. You guys are really good sports. You're hanging in there. Bravo. Okay, so Biotherm Purefect Skin. I'm using the Anti-Shine Purifying Cleansing Gel in the morning. It froths and lathers up. It's delightful. If I didn't Clairsonic the night before, I'll Clairsonic in the morning with that, and that'll just clean me up, and it's phenomenal. Finish with my toner in the same line, the Biotherm Purefect Micro-Exfoliator, and then I'm on to my daytime serum, which, because my Amore Pacific is still working for me, I'm going to put this on top, the Algenist Multi-Perfecting Skin Correcting Concentrate. So it basically has the same benefits as the moisturizer. It's just a little more towards the pore smoothing, the oil control stuff, which is more of an issue during the daytime. I don't care if I get oily at night. It makes more of an impact during the day. So I'll put that on, and then I'll put the Algenist moisturizer over top, and that'll be my hydrator. And I'll go to my eye cream. I'm naturally dark under my eyes, and that's fine because my skin is just that thin. You can just see blood vessels underneath. That's fine, whatever. So even still, Amore Pacific has their Intensive Vitalizing Eye Complex. That's for darkness and puffiness. I use this to take out down any puff, but really just to add moisture and hydrate around my smile lines, because I'm not going to stop smiling. So I'll hydrate with that in the morning around the eye area. And then I finish it all with Algenist. They're ultra lightweight, and they aren't kidding, it is incredibly lightweight. UV Defense Fluid SPF 5050. So I really like that. It's broad spectrum. Now this is kind of a departure for me, not because it's Algenist, but because it's a chemical sunscreen. Typically all I ever use are mineral-based sunscreens with titanium oxide or zinc oxide, because those ones are more stable. They don't irritate or cause my acne to inflame. But like everything in the Algenist line, that doesn't break me out. So I was really happy that they had a sunscreen when I was in the States last, I think when I was in New York. I saw that and I picked it up. And I've been using that because my skin loves Algenist and I need a good SPF, and I wear that. Typically it should go on before my other serums and things, but I find it works just as well over top too, so that's what I'll do. And because it's daytime, then I would go into a makeup routine. I promise I'm not going to go there, guys. I think that was enough steps for now. So you get a sense that if you ever wonder if you have me over to spend the night and you wonder what I'm doing any one of those things. And I'm really enjoying myself doing that. So I hope you had a good time. I hope this was mildly informative. I hope I showed you some interesting stuff. And I'll talk to you really soon. Hugs and kisses, word to your mother, and I'll see you next time.